into Living Out Loud. My name is Jessica, and you are joining me for the end of day 20 on my video blog on my journey with the Beachbody Ultimate Reset. By now, you should know what the reset is, but if not, a quick recap. The Ultimate Reset is a 21-day cleanse and detox program that basically P90Xs the inside of your body. So it works out the inside of your body just as the same as you do to the outside when you do your fitness, your strength, your cardio routine, either at home at the gym. So again, today is the end of day 20, which you all know means I've only got one day left to go. And I'm super proud of myself for getting this far. This morning was really easy, yet again, another quick fruit plate, and I went ahead and prepared it early last night and made myself a nice little fruit salad. Bing cherries are in right now, so I did go ahead and have up some Bing cherries, and it gave that fruit salad a lot more oomph that I haven't had the last couple times. And I've also started to add apricots, which gives it a whole different flavor. If you haven't tried something like apricots, kiwis, cherries in your fruit salads before, you really should, because it's extremely, extremely good. You should also try some bananas. For some reason, the difference kind of in the sweetness of the banana brings out a lot of the sweetness of the other fruit, so it's a very tasty breakfast. For lunch today, again, I had another salad. It was a salad over some basic spinach greens, and it was jicama and avocado. And you go ahead and you prepare that jicama avocado salad on its own before you mix it over the greens. So it's got its own kind of dressing recipe with agave and different types of things that you go ahead and put into it. And guys, I gotta tell you that I've been telling you guys that jicama is really good. It's been growing on me. The mixture of the jicama with the avocado and that dressing that you make it in, this is my favorite salad by far. And I've told you guys, I really do enjoy salads, and I think that you can give it a lot of different tastes depending on what you do with it, even with a low-fat dressing like a balsamic vinegar or something like that. But this was just so good. That has been one of my favorite meals through this whole program, to be honest, and it's something that I might have for dinner sometime. So I can tell you that salads are going to be a big part of my life again. I'll be eating one every day, and that recipe will definitely be making the rotation quite often. And then for dinner today, I had some Asian stir fry, and it was very tasty. Some of the spices that you put in there, you put a little bit of ginger, garlic, and it had a different flavor from the stir fry that I normally make nice and plain. Before the program, when I made my veggies, I used to steam them or bake them, and I would almost always just make them plain or with just garlic and pepper, because I wanted to keep a lot of that nutritional content of the vegetable available, and I wasn't really sure how to do that without adding too many calories that weren't good for me. I've learned a lot about different spices, still just spices that aren't very high in calories, that you can add to your vegetables but add so much different flavor. So again, I had some Asian stir fry that was very, very tasty. I did go ahead and add a half cup of brown rice today, and I had some braised greens on the side. The greens were okay, not anything too special though. If you watched yesterday, I mentioned to you that the coconut collard greens are some of the best ways that you can eat cooked greens. I stand by that. That's still my favorite way to eat cooked greens. So if you haven't checked out the video for day 19, please do, because those are very, very tasty greens that you had. But again, I had it ended up being cooked about a 3/4 cups worth of braised greens, and then about cooked half a cup of brown rice, and then about a cup worth of the steamed Asian stir-fry vegetables. And I had a hard time just getting through that, guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but you really should. It's not about me eating less, because I really am eating more than I was before, but I'm eating the right foods, so my body is absorbing them quicker, and my body's making better use of them, so they're not just sitting in my stomach like some of that bad stuff that you would eat, your fast food or highly processed foods. They just kind of sit in your stomach because it takes so long for your body to break them down, and that's why they end up being kind of turned to this mush and this yuck and stuff that your body can't process. Well, this is going through my body very, very quickly, and my body is using it. So my stomach, whereas either eating a lot of food or eating the wrong types of food causes your stomach to expand, and that kind of gives you that pouch there. What's happening here is that my stomach is actually shrinking because the food isn't sitting there as long, so it gets smaller and smaller, and your stomach actually is about the size of your fist. So if you take a look at your fist, that really isn't all that big. So my stomach is about that big right now. So if you think about fitting a cup worth of just vegetables, well, that's about a cup, guys. A half of a cup of brown rice and 3/4 of a cup of the braised greens, and you're looking about this big. So I make my stomach go out to here. Well, gee, no wonder I had a hard time getting through that. And so you guys really need to think about that. Even if you're not going onto the reset, take a look at your food on your plate and think, is this too much? Really pay attention to portion size, guys. And it might take you a week to get through. It might take you a week of turning, a full cup of rice on the side down to a half a cup, or down to a quarter of a cup. Really, that's better for you. So just really think about that in the future as you go forward about your portion sizing, because this just taught me so much. You eat often enough, your body starts going through it, jumpstarts your metabolism, and you need to eat less and less, which we all know causes your stomach and your waistline to shrink. So that's it for tonight, guys. I hope that you're following me on Facebook by now, but if not, please check out the link below. I'd really be interested in you joining my Reset Challenge group, or if you're interested in anything else Beachbody-wise, Shakeology, any of the programs, please also message me about those, because I do have different support groups that go on for that. In fact, I have a different challenge group filled with only 5 people that starts at the beginning of every month. So if that's something that you're interested in getting in, please let me know. If you don't have Facebook or you're not interested in getting on Facebook, you can also contact me via regular email, and the link for that is also listed below, and I would be more than happy to go ahead and help you reach any type of health, fitness, and wellness goals that you might have. I am a group fitness instructor on the side. I am studying for my personal trainer exam. I have taken multiple nutrition classes, so I know what I'm talking about, guys. Don't feel scared. You're not coming to somebody that has no idea. I've also the person who went from being really fit when I was younger to being severely overweight, just 2 years ago, and bouncing back from it and coming down to my current size, which you will find out tomorrow. But guys, I've been there. I know what I'm talking about because I've done the studies, but also because I've been there, I've lived it. So please contact me. That's all for tonight, guys. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow for the last day.